you still have your knowledge and skills. But the other three buckets I'm about to name, they can fluctuate. Bucket number 3 is your network, can fluctuate. Bucket number 4 is your resources, can fluctuate. And bucket number 5 is your reputation, can fluctuate. And the idea is that focusing on those first two buckets when you're young, choosing jobs based on how much they're going to fill those two buckets and also what they're going to fill them with and how relevant that information is. And when knowledge is applied, it becomes a skill. So you focus on filling your knowledge, you apply that knowledge into skills, and that really is the essence of career longevity. And as I noticed over time with people that I hired and then watched them throughout their careers and what they did, it seems to me that life over the long term typically brings you back down or up to the level of your knowledge and skills. I.e., I had this one kid step down from my company because he got a job offer at 21 to go be a CEO in America. And as he departs, I'm thinking, he has not got the knowledge and skills to be a CEO. Within 24 months, the company had gone bust. He was back down to doing the same job he did for me. And I thought, life just like resets you to the level of your knowledge and skills over time. So what do you think of this? Are these
I think we're saying the exact same thing. You did it more eloquently than me. You know, I think it's 100% right. And the people who will fill that bucket with knowledge and skills are the people who, again, for some reason, they're good people, they're good leaders, they take a liking to you, and they will put you in situations and they will let you screw up and fix your own problems, fix your own mistakes. Then that's what my bosses did for me. They rewarded my behavior when I got it right, as opposed to my results. Never got rewarded for my results. I always got rewarded for my behavior. So if I showed initiative, I got a reward even if the results didn't follow, right? And I can tell you a great story on that. And if I got things wrong, they would say, wow, what are you going to do? Really screwed that one up, didn't you? Okay, what are you going to do? And they weren't happy with me, but they let me fix my own messes and they stood by and I knew that they were there if I needed them. You know, Peter Intomaggio, one of the best leaders I ever worked for, annoyingly, he never answered a single question I asked. Hey, Peter, what should I do? I don't know. What do you think we should do? Well, I think we should do this. I'm like, okay, so go do that. You know, what do you think? Peter, I'm asking you because I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. He's like, ooh, well, should probably go think about that. And it was the worst. But what he taught me was self-reliance. What he taught me was self-reliance. What he taught me was, if I don't know, then I have to go keep searching and keep talking to people. I have to have a point of view. And it may not be right. And I'll find that out myself too. And I also learned to have backup plans from him because something went haywire on me. And it went so wrong, it ended up being okay, but he made me sweat it. And remember, at the end of the day, at the end of this whole thing that went wrong, that was totally my fault. The phone rings, it was 6 p.m. The phone rings, I see his name come up on the caller ID, and I pick up the phone. I remember the whole call word for word, right? I pick up the phone, I go, hello? He says, close call today. I said, yep. He said, better to get shaved by the bullet than hit by the bullet. I went, yep. He said, have a good night. I said, you too. That was the whole phone call. And so since that experience, I always have a backup plan. Now, it doesn't mean it's all ready to go, but I've thought about, if this thing that I'm trying to do doesn't work, what will I do? And I've at least committed some thought to it. So if something does go wrong, I'm a little bit ahead. Either have it planned or I'm like, okay, don't worry. If this happened, I've thought about this already. And it's only because of these great leaders.